Hi all. Let's discuss about Sigma computing data modeling. Okay, as of now we finished basics of Sigma computing now, and then we looked at signing up for Sigma computing, how to sign up, and then we discussed actually how to connect to actually Snowflake, right? So now let's discuss about your data modeling part, because until unless if you don't have a data model, cannot create your actually a report and further dashboards and all that. So let's discuss that. Okay, I'll show you step by step how exactly we are going to create your data model. Okay, then see, once you log into your Sigma computing main page, okay, then we are going to see your create new. Okay, then if you come here, then you can see your data model, define your sheet, tables and matrix. This is the definition they have given here. So let's just click on this data model. The first page it's appear as data model created. See what exactly this model is going to hold, like as a data model, what exactly it's going to hold, like that information in the top they have given here, like create elements for yourself and your team. Let define, it's nothing but your what exactly your data model is, nothing but. Okay, so what are the metrics you are going to create it, see where the data is used across your automation, that's what actually a data model, it's nothing but that's what they're talking about. Yeah, as a basics point of view, already we discussed in your the first class of data model, like what exactly the data model we have discussed in your in our Sigma computing basics, already I discussed. Okay, so let's go to the next step. Okay, to bring data model, to create your data model, like we need a like basically a fact table, and with your dimension table surrounded by. Okay, then with the combination of dimension facts, whatever it is there, then we can create your reports, right? So just for that, just pull your first fact table. Okay, just click on that, click on your data tab here. Okay, then click on your table. Okay, then if you go to if you come across this, they'll just go to actually data sources, then click on your Sigma sample data. Okay, then click here, there is a just come down at the end, like like there is an option called like retail uh, plugs electronics. If you are going to click on this is sample data. So this is a sample data. Under this there are a couple of fact table, like a couple of tables are there, like fact table and dimension table. Okay, just click on here, like one minute, I'll tell you, this is the point of sale. Okay, this is not what your sales information table, it's a fact table basically. Just once you are going to click on it here, like you will see the all the data elements, whatever it is there, that we can see. One is like what is the order number, when you are going to create your order, like one order number is going to be created, right? Then product key is going to be, what is the product key actually, what the product you have sold, that key information, that is nothing but this. Okay, then sales quantity, how much the sales quantity for this particular key, the order number has taken, how much quantity you have sold it, what is actually a sales amount, that we have that information, this particular column is. Then to do this, like sales, what is a cost incurred, that's right, but for each row it is showing the cost amount. Okay, so now we have these are the data elements, right? As a reporting point standpoint, like we need a couple of more calculations. Those are nothing but like what exactly your revenue has been generated, that's what actually any one of your company they are going to look at it, right? Then stakeholders is going to pay it, right? So that information, then like what exactly the like what is a cost incurred for all the products, like what are the products you have sales, the gross sales, whatever it happened, for that what is the cost incurred, that information is really required. Okay, then once both has been created, actually then we are going to create like average, like what is the finally what is a like sales like cost has been incurred, that information we are going to calculate, like in each product actually average of, like this is actually total, right? Cost amount basically whatever we have created, that on top of we are going to create like cost of each product average, how much it has been incurred, that information also we are going to create it. anyone has an idea of Power BI? Like most of you guys would have worked on Power BI. Otherwise, like idea of Power BI certainly you would have, right? So in Power BI, there is a calculated column and calculated measure. Okay, exactly same here. Like calculated column is calculated column in Power BI. Calculated metric is nothing but your calculated measure. Okay, so calculated column. Let's discuss now. We are going to create what exactly revenue. Okay, so when price into quantity, generally if you are going to create it, that is each row what are the calculation is going to happen. That is nothing but your say quantity into sales amount. Okay, uh, that into this is nothing but your a revenue is going to be generated. Each row it has to calculate and it has to give me a separate column. That is another calculated column. Okay, so calculated measure is nothing but once the calculated column is created on the fly, whatever data elements comes on top of, we are going to create a calculated measure. That is nothing but average of your cost incurred, that information for each product whatever it is there, that information we are going to create here like as a calculated measure. So let's go ahead and create actually a calculated column. Okay, two calculated columns we are going to create it as I discussed. Then we are going to create one calculated measure also we are going to create. Anyhow, as a separate class I'm going to take actually what exactly is the calculated column, what exactly the calculated measure metric is required. Okay, major differences with proper examples I'm going to create it, but as you are going as a series, you are discussing as a modeling. Okay, let's go ahead and create actually a calculated columns. Okay, let's create a calculated column. On this column actually add a new column. Okay, what exactly you are doing actually, sales amount into sales quantity. Okay, this is nothing but your, let's rename these. Okay, so if you are going to double click on this, total revenue, total sales revenue. Okay, revenue, make it as sales revenue only. Okay, yeah, so this is what actually, then we are going to create. So other calculated column also will create it. Okay, that is just click on a cost amount. Okay, add new column. Okay, so we are going to create now for cost amount it is there, right? Now we want for all the sales actually what is a cost incurred, that is what actually we have to create it. So let's create, okay, calculated column as sales quantity into cost amount. So let's name it as actually sales cost. So all the calculated columns has been created. Now let's create a metric on top of this. Okay. See, if you come to your modeling, your modeling part where we are going to see your modeling tab. Okay. In the metric, if you are going to click here, right, you are going to create your actually a mm, measure is nothing but metric you are going to create. Okay, so for that what exactly the formula is, we are going to as we discussed, we will try to identify each product actually average cost, how much it happened, that's what we have to identify. Okay, so for that, we are going to create a calculated metric. Okay, so what is the formula for that, right? What is the revenue has been generated out of it, what is the cost has been incurred, that you are going to deduct it. Then what is the value it's going to come actually, it's going to give you average of revenue, right? So that is that is nothing but actually average of profit per item sold, but your net income for each product, how much is there, that's what we are going to see it. So let's name it as actually average profit per item sold. Okay, let's description also just add like this. Okay, average profit for items sold. Okay, just you can understand like what exactly this is. Okay, each item. Um, okay, item sold. This is actually a description. You can add it. Like let's discuss about the formula for this. Okay, so like for these, what is a formula is what are the revenue calculation we have done. Out of it, if you are going to cost, you are going to deduct it. That is nothing but like your total like average profit for items sold, right? So this minus like sales cost if you are going to select it. Okay, then if you are going to click make it as an average. Okay, then the aggregation, it's going to give you average of the average profit per item sold. That information it's going to give. Okay, what are the amount you have created, what are the metric you have created. Let's format this as a currency. Okay, and save it. Now your uh, like your calculation point of view, calculated columns you have created, one metric you have created. Okay, for a reporting point of view. Now whatever has been created, let us publish this. Okay, so that the latest version is going to be available in your Sigma Computing Cloud. So let's make this even we have to rename this file. Okay, for that, like if you are going to click actually a file and then rename. Okay, uh, data modeling YouTube series, right? Okay, let's publish this. Okay, now just we have imported one table and just created required calculated columns and metrics, right? Now let's join with other dimensions, otherwise like other mapping tables, whatever it is there, that we have to do it. Okay, for that if you are going to click on this ellipsis button, this three dots button, if you are going to click here. Okay, then if you are going to click on element source. Okay, if you are going to click on join. Okay, then we can join with your other tables whatever it is. Okay, then if you come here, like there is a like what are the schema whatever we have selected here. Okay, from that retail flex uh, electronics. Okay, from this you try to select one mapping table, that is nothing but like this is going to have a all the mapping columns of uh, with respect to dimensions and fact. There's a mapping columns is going to be available in this table. See here, like order number it is there, customer key it is there, store key, and transaction key, that information, date, purchase method, and everything is there. So from this table, with your fact table, you are going to connect it to this table. Again we are going to connect all the dimension table. It's nothing but kind of a whatever like from the particular dimensions whatever you are going to pick it up, and the fact table whatever you are going to you are going to use in your report. So it's going to pick the data, and it's going to show in your report. Okay, so let's uh, uh, click on select. See here, like what is the join, actually just take left join only, because the reason being is what are the fact table, what are the information is there. We are going to click left join. The what are the match information it's going to come. Unmatched also for fact table, nothing is going to be missed. Okay, so in that case let's just take left join, and just what are the common columns are, like order number and order number you take it. Okay, that already default, what are the matching columns are there, that has been already taken. Okay, see from the fact table, see if you have seen like how many matches has been happened. That is nothing but like 7 lakh odd it is showing. Actually no matches is nothing but 0 it is showing. That's what actually. Okay, so all the values with respect to with this both the tables, like it is showing actually match information. All the values are matching actually. Okay, so if you are going to click on here, then like uh, whatever like you have joined, and this respective information it is there. Okay, then you cross check what are the columns it is available now. Okay, then this data it is coming, then you click on your preview output, what exactly the data it is showing, like click on like preview output. Okay, then this is where we are going to land it, how exactly it is joined, then like what are the columns are there, the both the tables, and how exactly it is joined, and all that information we landed here. Okay, then click on done. So this both the tables is going to be joined in the backend. Okay, so now let's click, join with another table. Okay, that is nothing but your like one more dimension table we are going to get. Like that is frequently we are going to use that information, we are going that table you are going to, that is going to use store information. Most of the reporting point of view are going to use a store, and your fact table will just join that directly. That is a physical join, it's going to be created. Then we are going to create the rest of the dimensions actually are we are going to create, just click on data and then table. Okay, then if you are going to come here, like you are going to go to your schema information, whatever it is there, we are going to have like d and store information, that table, just physically you try to join it. Okay, just you have imported, right? Now we create like if you are going to create element, you are going to click element source, then join. Okay, then if you are going to like with your so just already what are the elements are there. Okay, with your store, with your existing fact table with like f underscore sales, whatever I have actually joined, both you try to join here. Okay, then with the store, what you are doing is like store with store key and store key, just join. Okay, so it is showing actually total count, whatever it is there, like so basically it is showing the left join point of view. See, 200 has been matched, nothing has been missed here. Okay, total count, whatever it is, that information it is showing. Okay, see the store key with store key, what are the same values, whatever it is, that we can see. If you go here, like preview output, and then we can see what is exactly it's going to join, and all that information, respect to keys information, everything is going to be shown here. Okay, then create like then click on done. So till now, so what we did, like three tables we joined, one fact table, and calculated columns we have created, metrics we have created, and then we joined with like f underscore sales table with actually a fact table, and then both the tables, then again we have joined with actually d underscore store. Okay, these are physical join we have created. Okay, so let's publish till now whatever we have created it. Okay, now let's create actually a relationship. Okay, so I'll tell you what is the difference between relationship and join. Join is a physical join, basically with one table to another table we are going to create it. Okay, see, let's say dynamically if you are going to use, then only like whenever we are going to use both the table columns, let's say from your other table we are going to create some product table, it is there, fact table currently like whatever post, that in the touch point of sale, whatever it is, like that information. Whenever you are going to pull from the product to actually a point of sale table, like both the columns, if you are going to create it, then only join has to be created dynamically. Then only we are going to use relationship. Otherwise, the physical relationship is nothing but that is join only. It's nothing but always it's going to be join in the backend. Okay, irrespective of whether you are going to use, you don't use, like join is going to be created. That is actually a physical join, and otherwise a relationship is not met. Whenever you are going to use the backend, then only that the join is going to be created. So that certain table, though we have a multiple dimension table with fact table, all the dimension table you may not use it all the time. In terms of performance point of view, whenever you are going to use the respective column, then only the join has to be created. In that case, like you are going to use this sigma computing, like sorry, in the sigma computing you are going to use a relationship. Okay, so but if you talk about like you have created already f underscore join, like a sales table with pos table, like point of sale table, that is a fact table, and other dimension table, those are actually a certainly we are going to use it because the mapping table, certainly the relationship is quite important, even your fact table and other d underscore store information also certainly you are going to use. That is the reason actually you have created a physical join there. Now we are going to create actually a like other tables we are going to import it, and then we are going to create relationship. Okay, let's import another tables. Okay, then click here, d underscore product, and what are the other tables are there. Let's just whatever it's required point of view, let's import them first. Okay, product information is required. Okay, then let's uh, like relationship point of view. Okay, product information is required, and then the customer information is really required. Okay, then what else you are going to create, like these are the two tables is fine for us. Okay, now let's create actually a relationship. I told you, right, if you are going to click the relationship here, okay, then it's going to show you what is your target table. Okay, as I told you, like with this table, your customer table with your d store, if you are going to click, then it's going to give you what is the matching information, and respective 2% is no match happen, and this is actually a see with the customer key and customer key we are joined with. Okay, then one match is 0% actually, two plus matches is actually a 4.87 k. Okay, and better you just create a join between, point of sale. Okay, then because what is going to happen, instead of creating a join with a fact table, sorry, join with the combination of all three tables, just try to create join with your fact table combination of underscore f underscore sales, whatever it is that you try to create it. Okay, so that what is going to happen, it's kind of a fact table to a dimension table join only. Okay, customer key and customer key, just you join it. Okay, then create, just click on save. Okay, this is a customer table you have joined, right? Let's create a relationship between actually a product table also. Okay, so create relationships. Okay, now come here, relationship name also we can give. Okay, so like product to um, sales. Okay, so sales. Okay, your product table to, it is showing actually what is a matching information. So uh, two match whatever it is, that information, this key to actually product key to product key, how much, what are the matches information that it is showing actually 100% is matching. Okay, so for one match, two match, and three match, so two plus matches is 1.1k is there, and then the using these two columns we are creating it. So result preview also we can see here. Okay, then you save this, and then once you have created join and everything. Okay, your relationships and joins. Okay, just try to rename these actually sales data. Okay, then you just publish this version. Okay, so whatever the model you have created, okay, just let's publish this. So now this version is available to join with your your as a model it is available. Now we what are the columns we want to hide it, we can hide it. Let's say we have let's see what are the columns are there here. There are some columns which are not really requirement required in terms of your reporting standpoint of view. Then such columns we are going to hide them. Okay, if let's identify first anything is there actually in the product table, anything is there. Okay, okay. So see, we are going to click here. Okay, what are the metrics are there? Columns are there. Properties, and then click here. What are the columns are there? Okay, longitude, latitude is there. Okay, so if you don't require this column as a reporting stand, okay, then hide this column. Okay, it won't be available in your reporting standpoint of view. Okay, so other columns, anything is there which you are not going to see. Store JSON field, it's not really required in our reporting standpoint of view. Okay, so just I'm hiding them. Okay, and yeah, these are the major changes we are going to do. Anything else you want to hide it, you can hide it. Okay, so you are going to publish now. So your model is ready. Okay, now we want to create your report using this model. We can create our model. Okay, you can create your reports. Okay, so this is as a series of my YouTube series. Now just I've completed actually a modeling part, how exactly we are going to do from beginning to end to end.